عبد العزيز الفقاس. رقم 26 انجيو مارتين. رقم 5 عبد الإله العمري. رقم 3 محمد سليمان خان. رقم 2 سلطان الغنام. رقم 10 ساديو ماني. رقم 11 مارسيلي بروزيفيتش. رقم
for one of the title contenders in town, and Ronaldo back amongst their ranks. Team, can they take another step in that direct? Sadio Mane instead shouldering the goal-scoring burden. It is a game that has captured global interest and intrigue. As the captain is Ronaldo, back fit is Batner as they go through the pre-match formalities. The officials tonight all come from the kingdom, headed up by referee Ahmed Al-Rakhani in his 6th year now operating in this league. Wednesday, a 1-0 win at Arkadag. All eyes of kick-off here. They've been waiting for this one on the final day of last season. Very different circumstances. Ryan Skinner surrounding their visit tonight, and immediately they come forward with Kingsley Coman, trying to set the tone from the start. Mane and Ronaldo in support. Now with 35 seconds on the clock comes the first chance for the returning Cristiano Ronaldo. And in the circumstances, it wouldn't have been a surprise had he scored that one.
No, do you know, it was just such a fantastic, ultimately, they've built on some points opportunities, and I think it's now about trying to get back onto that winning streak again.
Sadio Mane taking the ball from João Felix. It comes for Kingsley Coman to
obviously it's outside the box, so it's a tough one, but I think ultimately it shows a little bit of positivity for Al Fateh to keep trying.
They have had their defensive issues this season, certainly going either side of the goalkeeper. João Felix then will touch it short to Brozovic instead. He'll sling it into Arkadag, Turkmenistan. Cristiano Ronaldo. He was going to set up for him to strike it, he just didn't.
Gaps where they can open things up, and it's where Ronaldo's just picked it up, for example. And once
experienced from a Moroccan international. Link-up didn't quite come off for Al Nasser. 21-year-old now is Cristiano Ronaldo after his birthday the other week.
Phenomenal, isn't it, really?
Hard to play in this side, hasn't he, tonight? It's just, Ronaldo went down. He didn't get what he was looking for either.
No, I mean, to be honest, I think the ball's won there, you know, so ultimately...
There's Brozovic. Look at the space that Cristiano Ronaldo is in. Picking the pass for Sadio Mane. A little bit of time to think about it. Mane returns it, Ronaldo is there! It didn't take too long, did it? The familiar celebration is back. Cristiano Ronaldo returns to the team, and inside 18 minutes he returns to the score sheet to score goal number 18 of his Pro League season, stepping straight back onto centre stage.
we were just saying earlier, you know, and it's come from a quick ball, and he's come off that back line and just operated in that little pocket of space that's then opened up and found Mane, got him in a 1v1, and he's been really dangerous from this left hand side with the number of crosses he's put in, chances he's had. He's, you know, we've just seen him put a ball across for Coman where he should have scored, and this time he finds Ronaldo, and there's no mistake in that finish. It's a fantastic, just controlled punch into the bottom corner there. What a fantastic finish.
Well, everything about the goal, really, the nature of the finish, the celebration, it all had a very familiar feel about it. Made himself unavailable for the last couple of league games, Cristiano Ronaldo. A dispute over the club's transfer policy, but back in training this week.
For the manager of Alpha to be thinking about, because he's at the left-hand side, Mane is just causing so many issues, and he's got him behind again at that point. Definitely beaten.
To do something about that tonight. Brozovic bends it in, came through towards Simicam. Presence in both penalty areas already. More, of course, that may still be the case, but instead we've seen Al-Fatah find a foothold. Now they've got some more defending to do.
Could have just managed possession a little bit longer when they've not really had a lot of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo didn't quite have the time to turn, but he's able to work it wider and keep possession for Al-Ghanam. And now Kingsley Coman back in by Sultan Al-Ghanam once more, where he was...
And just loads of room to turn and travel, and obviously then the runs are coming and Coman's getting involved. He's going to try and look for this longer delivery.
Instead, though, it's straight into the gloves of Bento, who claimed it coolly and looks to spark the counter now by releasing it quickly. Space for Kingsley Coman, and plenty of support in yellow ahead of him as well. Kingsley Coman takes the shot on himself, which was...
So, possibly not the best decision.
There goes again, Kingsley Coman. Joao Felix taking that touch, and Ronaldo trying to reach it, wasn't quite able to do so. Nearly, but not quite for Al Nasser. The Portuguese contingent.
I just wonder if he could have thrown himself. I mean, it's so close, isn't it, you know, to being able to get that touch. But obviously, again, just those...
By Martinez. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo. Kingsley Coman into his career with Al-Fatah after that move last January from Vitória Guimarães. Back home.
Definitely the best area to try and hit. It's just cut out there, and obviously Bento...
To be added on at the end of the first 45 here, just a solitary goal in it. Cristiano Ronaldo, the scorer, back on the ball. Something to do. And that is going to be that for the first period. And Cristiano Ronaldo heads straight for the tunnel with his early... Surely be pretty pleased with what he's seen so far, despite the scoreline. No surprise, though, is it, that it's Cristiano Ronaldo on the score sheet with a strike that separates them.
No, it's not, but equally, I think Mane coming on that left-hand side has obviously been a tactical decision as well, and him coming into that area, creating 1v1s and beating Batia, you know, to get those crosses in. He's put several dangerous balls across the box, and yeah, look, you know, it's typical Cristiano Ronaldo, right? He comes back in, he's not been available, and then obviously he creates that chance, and I think the quality that he has in his technical capabilities, it's just a fantastic finish to him.
Decent distance as a result when doing so, and now maybe comes the counter. Joao Felix slipping it through. It was a fraction behind Kingsley Coman. He in turn was looking to help that on. He's become a regular recently. Here's Brozovic with the corner. Ronaldo was rising, couldn't quite reach it, comes back off the post and then scrambled in eventually. Simicam scores to double the lead.
Pointing for Al-Fatah, you know, you've got Simicam, Mane unmarked coming in on that shot that comes off the rebound off the post there, and you can't afford to be ball watching there as defenders. And
it would be a second of the season in the RSL for Simicam. The referee calling the captains across before announcing any decision. Yeah, if it doesn't stand, it would certainly serve as a real reprieve for Al-Fatah.
I think in these...
Depend to an extent if there is an offside, who was offside, then maybe it becomes subjective. Decent delivery again, wasn't it? You're right, I think it was Al Amri that may well have got the final touch, but the kick was given. Simicam cuts that out, having been denied his goal. He finds the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, and now Joao Felix taking a tumble.
Just come into the management of the game, I think, and at the moment in this injury here, he looked to be in a...
Al-Zubaidi still scrapping forward. It didn't quite come for Vargas either. It does now for Cristiano Ronaldo, and this spells trouble. Al Nasser with options in support of the attack. Al-Khaibari with potential passes either side. Kingsley Coman to Joao Felix.
Well, it's certainly keeping us on our toes. It's lively, there's opportunities, and
this could be another one. It's an emphatic finish. Ayman Yahya has only just come on, but he's belted the ball in and maybe settled the issue in doing so. The cross came all the way through to him, and the substitute in the perfect place to dispatch it decisively, to score his first goal of the league season and to double the Al Nassr lead going into the closing stages.
you can see this is a fantastic run, and just from the throw in there, but he's in such a great position, Yahya, just on the edge of the box there. Coleman clips it across, and great first touch, sets himself, controls himself, and he hits that so well with the out.
Less than 3 minutes on the pitch since he was summoned as a substitute before he got his goal.
In and influence it straight away, and what an impact. Fantastic strike. The decisions you make as a manager, but ultimately, you know, it's worked out.
Ronaldo bending one goalwards, flash back in, it's all going on in there because
it's a difficult one, but there's the chance there. Ronaldo
is probably what spared the award of the penalty.
Also was
Ronaldo, he was waiting for that to drop, wasn't it? It didn't quite fall where he wanted it. It was offside anyway.
Batner was available on the opposite side as well before he ran into all of that trouble, and Al Nassr's defensive unit really shut up shop quickly there and did a really good job, but there was an opportunity because they did that to find Batner. Those instances when you're not expecting a turnover, often the goalkeepers are a long way off their line, so you can appreciate what you see, and it's just it's an ambitious effort.
Ultimately not troubled by it. So here it will be Cristiano Ronaldo that makes way for the final 3 minutes of stoppage time. A goal-scoring return to the team tonight to be replaced by one of those new signings, Abdullah Al-Hamdan. Will hand over the captain's armband in the process. His part.
He's delighted with the goal, but just such clever link-up play. We said it earlier on when it happened. Just quick combinations around the box, release Mane, and he's whipped in one of those balls that, you know, just really inviting, and just that really clean, clinical edge from Ronaldo's finish.
After those couple of games where he removed himself from the equation, the Al Nassr supporters will be hoping that the reconciliation is... Well, the whistle is followed by the final one, and Al Nassr's winning run goes on with Ronaldo back in the ranks and back on the score sheet. It didn't take too long, did it? His 18th league goal of the season coming in the 18th minute, which set Al Nassr on their way. They had a lengthy wait to settle the issue with the second, scored by Ayman Yahya less than 3 minutes after he was brought off, but it is a 7th straight league win for Al Nassr.